it's yours, nobody else's. I want you all of me, and I just can't help it. But baby, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours. Baby, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours. Baby, it's yours, nobody else's. I want you all of me, and I just can't help it. But baby, it's yours.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello. Seen your pretty face soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a set for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced you to my stove. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello.
Hey you guys, welcome back. So today's video is all about Asteriahair. Now I received their kinky straight lace unit. This is a lace front unit. The length that I got is a 22-inch, and the density of this hair is 180. Also, the cap size that I got is a size large, which I should have gotten a size medium. Now I'm just going to customize this unit before we go ahead and install it. So I'm taking my water bottle. This is just strictly water in here, and I'm just damping the front of this unit before I go ahead and plug it. Then I'm taking my tweezers and I'm just running it back and forth in the front there just to thin it out a little bit. And spraying the water on the hair before plucking it really loosens up the knots, so it's a lot easier to pluck and for the hair to come right off. Alright, so now it's time to customize the center part of my frontal, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys how easy it is to create a widow's peak on a lace frontal. To start, I'm going back in with some water and just damping back the front of my frontal once again. Then I'm taking my rat tail comb and sectioning off the hair as if I was about to make baby hairs, literally following the same steps as how I regularly customize my frontal units, except that you're not touching that piece in the center because that's where your widow's peak is going to be. So for that area that I sectioned off, I am going to take my tweezers and literally pull all of that hair out. And because my hair is damp, it's a lot easier for the knots to come right up. Like I said, this is why you should always wet your hair before customizing your frontal units, just because it's so much easier to tweeze and the knots does come right up. It's pretty simple customizing the widow's peak on a frontal unit, just because your main focus is customizing the sides of the unit and not the center, because that's where your widow's peak is placed. And you just gotta remember to thin out the front part of your unit to where it looks really natural. But don't thin it out too much now to where it looks like you're going bald. And this is pretty much the before and after. As you guys can see, the new hairline looks a lot better, way more realistic and natural looking.
Keep talking to me, bitch, you be capping, they gon' make a nigga do it. My whole foreign and no bitch a bad, I fuck around and make a movie. Put my pain.
Lace is a little gray, so I feel like I might have to go in and add some foundation just to make it look more natural, because the lace, yeah, it's pretty grayish. Yeah. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off all this excess lace that's on it.
I had to eat, get on my ass and get on my feet. I love my daughter, she call me deep. So much in my mind, I can't even sleep. Be dressing my sister, call my mind and weak. Never thought she was gonna change for me. She not a bitch, she claim to be. I wanted us to win.
What I'm gonna do is mix my foundation, the actual like liquid foundation. Usually I use powder, but because this is like so grayish, I'm actually gonna use the liquid foundation today, and I'm just gonna dab it onto the lace itself.
I'm blowing on so fade at perfect time. All these diamonds on me got me shining. I'm blowing on so fade at perfect time.
So this is after the foundation has been added. As you guys can see, it does look a lot more natural and a lot more realistic. Now I'm just gonna style my unit and then we're gonna install it. So I'm just taking my flat iron and running it through this hair. The hair itself on the unit is very thick, you guys, so had I like went in with like smaller sections when ironing it, it definitely would have got really sleek and nice. But I literally seen how much hair this unit had on it, and I was just like, you know what, let me just run this iron through this really quick and see what I want. And then yeah, so I really part the section off the hair like in big sections and just iron it. But once I was finished, like it did look really nice. It was sleek, it was bomb, and the hair did take the heat really well. So this video was actually supposed to be finished since yesterday, but I got distracted yesterday and I literally just finished ironing my hair. So that's why like my makeup's different and everything. So today I'm actually gonna install the hair finally. To install my unit, I am gonna be using the Bold Hold Active, this one right here. And then I have some wipes, so I'm just gonna take one and remove like any little makeup from around my forehead area because we are using glue to install this unit. And I don't want it to be like lifting. I'm gonna go with the scalp protector. And I'm just gonna apply this around my hairline. Now I'm just gonna take an eyeliner. I'm just gonna like mark where the frontal ends so I know how much glue to place and where exactly to place it. And now I'm just gonna slide my wig back. I'm not gonna take it off. I'm literally just pulling it back. Then I'm going in with my Bold Hold Active glue and I'm applying one thin layer of the glue right in front of my hairline. I'm not applying it directly onto my hairline, like in front of my hairline. And I'm just taking the end of my makeup brush. You can use a popsicle stick to do this. I've even seen people use the tip of their fingers to spread it out, but me right now I'm using the end of my makeup brush just to layer it. And as you guys already know, the glue does dry clear, so once it's clear, then your wig is ready to be applied. And keep in mind, if you do want like the max hold with this glue, do apply more than one layer. I believe you can apply up to 6 layers of glue. I personally would not recommend applying so much glue on your forehead, but hey, if you do want a longer hold, just apply more than one layer. I only applied one thin layer just because I am going to be removing my wig within the next day or two. So for that reason, I didn't want to apply more than one layer. Now I'm just taking the blow dryer and passing it back to the front of this unit, making sure that everything is dry and everything is set into place. Now I'm taking my foundation powder and I'm just going to be applying it in the front there. As you guys can see, you can see where my stocking cap ends and where my hair is out there. So I'm just taking the powder to fill that space so where everything blends together. And also at the same time, I am lightening the part in space. So right here, I'm not sure if you guys can really tell or not, but I do have like a little patch which was caused by me over plucking the frontal right there. So what I'm going to do to cover that is I'm just going to go in with some black eyeshadow. I actually mixed the brown and the black eyeshadow together and I'm just basically filling it in. And just like that, it looks like if there was never a patch right there. And then I'm just going back in with some face powder to blend out the edges of my lace frontal into my skin basically. Now for this piece of hair that I left out where the widow's peak is, I'm gonna make like a little baby hair right there. So I'm just gonna cut this long piece a little shorter. I'm not gonna cut it straight over. I'm kind of like going upwards with the scissors, like up and down, and then I'm just gonna lay it down. So I used the Got2b styling gel to lay it down, and this is pretty much it. This is how I melt my lace frontal into my skin. Okay guys, so this is pretty much the hair. Now that I'm done with installing it, you guys, this install is so flawless. This wig literally looks like it's growing out of my scalp. The hair is like laid to perfection. So yeah, this is pretty much the wig. The wig is absolutely flawless. The only thing that's bugging me right now is these little flyaways that's on the top here. I tried putting gel because I can't find my flyaway tamer and it's not holding down with the gel. You know what, I'm actually gonna go get some mousse and try to hold it down with the mousse and see if it stays. Okay, I could not find any mousse, so I did use the Got2b Blast and Freeze Spray. I just sprayed it in my hands, rub it up, and like literally pass my hands over the flyaways, and they're actually staying out right now. So Yeah. Okay, so this unit reaches me to like by my belly button area. The hair looks absolutely natural. The wig was very easy to customize, I must say. Although I did have to go back in and pluck it. Oh, I did not show you guys this, but before I flat ironed it here, I did go back in and pluck some more hair out of the center part of it. That's why I like kind of had that little space, because I did go back in and pluck some more hair, and I probably plucked like a little bit too much. And it was more than the first time I actually plucked it on camera. So I did get like a big ball of hair again the second time. Honestly, I'm so happy that I actually went back in and plucked it a lot more, because it looks a lot more natural. So before, it was not like, you could still see like the thickness in the front here, but now it's like thin, and it looks really natural. The unit is super easy to customize. It's just that if you're going for that like really natural look, you are gonna have to pluck it a lot, which is a bit time consuming. But other than that, once you wet the hair before plucking it, it makes your life so much easier, because once your hair is damp, literally the entire knot comes up, so it's a lot easier to manage and pluck, literally. So always keep in mind to wet your unit before you start plucking it. It will make your life so much easier, I promise you. But right now, as far as like shedding and tangling, there is none, like absolutely none. This hair is really soft, I must say. Like the hair is extremely soft. It's full, it's nice, it's full straight down to the ends of the hair. I'm just getting up so I can show you guys. Like the ends of the hair is really full, so I'm really impressed with that. Honestly, the hair is bomb, and also it's pretty affordable. So, and honestly, I'm not the type of girl to like kinky textured hair like that, just because this is literally the same texture as my hair. So it's like I'm doing the same thing I could do with my natural hair, you know? The only thing I didn't like, which I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, is that the lace was kind of grayish. So if you don't want to add foundation to your hair, I do suggest bleaching the knots just so it appear more natural, because the lace does come kind of grayish, which it's just, there's nothing natural about that. If you're someone that's been watching majority of my tutorials, you guys know I don't ever bleach my knots, just because it's gonna look the same whether I put foundation or not on it. So I could put foundation, save me the time of bleaching the knots, and I'm getting the same results. So I don't care to bleach my knots ever. And also it damages your lace. Like your lace sheds a lot faster when it's bleached rather than when it's not. So I stick to the foundation method, which has been working really great for me. I don't have any issues or no complaints with that. So that's what works for me, and that's pretty much about it on this hair. I will leave all the details listed on where you can purchase this exact same unit, and also where you can purchase the Bold Hold Active. Honestly, this is my first time using this glue. I usually just use like a regular Bold Hold, but I only applied one layer because I do want to take my hair off within 2 days. So that's the only reason why I applied one layer of glue. But other than that, like if I wanted like a week or 2 week wear out of the glue, I would usually apply 2 to 4 layers. I do hope you guys learned something from today's video. This method I've been doing for a while now. The widow's peak method is super easy, and it just looks a lot more natural. Like had my hairline been like really straight, it would not look this natural. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to check out my other videos, which I'll leave somewhere here on this screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and let me know in the section down below, well, comment section in the comment section down below, how are you guys feeling this hair on me, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.